Remarkably, emus are also susceptible to it.
So, how is it passed on?
Well, it can be contracted by people coming into contact with infected animals, animal products, or animal wastes.
But in a sense, it's academic now, isn't it? Because the disease seems to have burnt itself out.
Oh, no, we were mistaken about that. It's not disappeared. It's mutated again. Instead of people showing symptoms right away, we believe the disease lies dormant in their system for up to 7 days. They don't show any symptoms, but they're still infectious.
But we all thought...
And it does seem to be much more infectious than before.
If I hadn't been motivated to find the answers before, I certainly was now.
Zoe, have you managed to track down your pal, Sam Shaw, yet?
No, Joy, so far he's keeping a low profile.
Aye, well, I'd be keeping a bloody low profile too if I'd been the man who set this loose on the world. And now they've admitted it's surfaced again, it's popping up all over the place.
Steve, you can't blame Sam. He was always so careful. It was his supplier who lied about what he was selling him.
Aye, but it was Sam who didn't cook it properly and poisoned half the music.
What we need to be writing about is how we're going to beat the SIPs, not beating up Sam.
The SIPs?
Aye, it's what people are calling it. Erysipelas. The SIPs.
Right. So, who are you going to talk to?
I'll start with that woman from the radio, from the Human Biology Centre. She sounded like she had her head screwed on.
Okay.
Can I help you?
I've got an appointment with Professor Gilbert, Dr. Asma Siddiqui from Infectious Diseases.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. I'm new. Ruth's... she's off sick. I'll just buzz the director, let him know you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Siddiqui, come on through. Take a seat, please. I saw your email. You're looking for the reallocation of research funding to new priorities.
For starters, yes. But we need much more than a reshuffle of existing cash. We need a massive funding injection so we can find a positive response to this outbreak of variant erysipelas.
I agree that we need an aggressive response to what's happening out there. But we can't just magic funding out of thin air. There are channels for grant applications. You know that better than anyone.
We haven't got time to jump through hoops. We need this now.
There's no way round it. Look, I can divert some resources to your team, but there's a limit to what I can make available.
No, we need at least 6 postdocs to hit the ground running on this. This isn't SARS or Ebola, where the lethality outran the infectivity. This is looking more and more like the perfect storm. SIPS lies dormant in people for 7 to 10 days, we think. In that time, every individual can infect hundreds of contacts. And then it erupts into full-blown septic shock.
Not all the time. Not everybody succumbs. Some people shake it off.
But we've got no idea what proportion shakes it off. We've got no idea of the mechanics of its mutation or its spread. Every time its DNA changes, it cross-contaminates other strains of the bacteria and pushes the next mutation further and faster down the pipe.
And precisely because we don't have answers to those questions, what you're saying sounds to funders like scaremongering to ring-fence more money, more prestige for your team.
Oh, you think this is about me?
No, of course I don't. But other people will, and they'll use that as an excuse not to give you what you want.
Oh, this is crazy. People are dying, and scientists, for heaven's sake, are more worried about their personal prestige than solving the problem.
I think you're overreacting.
Well, can't you hit up one of the pharmaceutical companies for a chunk of money?
You know Big Pharma isn't interested. They think it's a storm that will pass soon enough.
Oh.
Asma, I was at a conference last week. I raised this very issue in a private meeting, and they laughed at me. One of them said, "You still don't understand how penicillin works after all these years, and you seriously expect us to throw money at you on the off chance you'll find some miracle drug when you don't even know how the ones you've got do what they do." That's what I'm up against.
There've been no new antibiotics developed or licensed for 30 years thanks to that kind of stupidity. Every time there was a problem with one drug, we just opened the cupboard and took out another one. Only now, the cupboard's bare.
Indeed. And of course, that's another argument they use for not chucking money at the problem right now. If we haven't discovered anything worth pursuing as far as the marketplace for 30 years, why would we expect to do it now?
But there is some promising work being done.